read books in February, so here they are. I actually, in fact, read 7 books in February, which is like 5 more books than I've been reading for the past few months. And guess what? Three of those were for fun and not for a class, which means I might be finally getting over this reading slump. I also apologize for my voice. I just came from a play rehearsal, so my voice is just a little bit dead. So the first book that I finished this month is The Blood Trials by Annie Davenport. This was okay. I think I gave it like a 3.5 stars. This is a sci-fi fantasy that's essentially Divergent, but for adults. I literally rewatched the first Divergent movie right before reading this, so I can say it is very, very, very similar to Divergent. The second book that I read was, in fact, for a class. It was Man by Kim Thoy. I was supposed to read this in the fall for this class, but I didn't, so we're reading it now. It's fine. It's a multi-term class. I still have time. And then after that, I read another book called Bear by Marian Engel for the same class. It's the Literature and Culture in Canada course. Like, it seems like everything I read is for that course. This also was, in fact, one that I should have read a few weeks ago, so I was supposed to have read it this term, not last term, so we're a little bit more caught up now. And this is probably one of the strangest books I've ever read, because it's about so much more than this, but the gist of it is it's a woman who tries to enter into an erotic relationship with a literal bear. Yeah, that was weird. 3.5 stars. Bestiality is just not for me, but the rest of the book was beautifully written. And then after that, I read my second book for fun, which was certainly for fun. I read it in one sitting, and I think this is the book that started to break me out of the reading slump, which is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I have a full review of this book coming out in the next few weeks. I have a shorter form one here for TikTok, and a much longer one that should hopefully be coming out on the other video platform in a few weeks as well. I am shamelessly promoting myself. Go follow me. But this book was so much fun, and Ali Hazelwood did in fact get me to like a sports romance, so accomplishment. And then after that, I finished yet another book for a class, which is The Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy. This was for my 19th century British fiction course, and this was actually much better than I thought it would be. It was so sad. Oh my god. And then after that, I read yet another book for a class, and it was once again for the Literature and Culture in Canada course, because I think they want to kill us in that class. But I read Natasha and Other Stories by David Bezmosgis, or something like that. I'm so sorry. I'm very good at reading words, I'm just not that good at speaking them. Anyways, this is a short story collection about a family of Jewish Latvian descent and how they're like trying to like integrate themselves into the culture of Canada and their struggle with that. I also enjoyed this much more than I thought it would. I gave it 4 stars. It was really good. Then after that, I read my last book of the month, which is also my third one that I read for fun. It was also for our February book club book, and it was really good. I really liked this. It was Masquerade by Oo Sangoyomi. Like the first quarter of this book, it was giving me 5-star vibes. I was thinking that this might be a 5-star, at least like a 4.75, but by the time I got to the end, it had dropped all the way down to a 4 because there's just some character development stuff I didn't like. And it also had a like more of a like a one-sided insta-love, which I also didn't like. However, I don't hate it as much as a full-blown insta-love. Anyways, that is what I read in March, and now I'm going to shut up and not talk for the rest of the night because my voice really hurts.